It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Tonight's a pair of NFC foes squaring off between the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders. For a spot in the NFC Championship game, this one is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They run. Here's the rookie from Georgia Tech. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Bill Rowe from the gun. Getting out to his left. He's running with it. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Come on.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's a win for the pass rush. And as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously, the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Throw is caught by the back. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They find 21 yards and get the first down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on 4th.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
Off the option. Here's Brown. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run again with Brown. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. George Pickens the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders, nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way.
1st and 10 at the
I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't
Yeah.
need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready, ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Daniels on 1st down. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 10 yards
Even the
to
best
go.
of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. 19 tight, 19.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And this was pylon hunting for a moment, but it's over the goal line and out the side of the end zone for a touchback. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
On the gun, Milrow. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Milrow with it on 1st. Complete out to the right. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
70
throwing here. Milrow. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Pass didn't work on second. Let's see how that affects this third down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Ready.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
On the ready.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60.
First down throw here from Milrow. Short pass brought in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks pull that in front further, 13-zip. George Pickens, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay, ready.
This our last play of the quarter.
Let's go now. Ready.
Daniels now on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10.
Cougar 19.
Throwing now, Daniels. On him quick, and they bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 6 brings up second and 16 at the 36-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Buffalo 18.
Daniels now against a blitz. Forced out to his right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Here we go. Start. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Here he goes, third and long. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Seahawks take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, You have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Milroe throwing again now on second down. Rolling left, buying some time. He tucks it and takes off.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Ready up.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready. 19, Tiger, 19. Ready.
To the air, Milroe. This is brought in. Big game for Smith and Jigba. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Jackson, Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders, nothing.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Now Daniels to throw. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
1st and 10 are under Robinson. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
Here's Daniels. Escapes out to the left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile.
Cougar 19. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. interception. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks get it back after making their third first-half interception. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. And I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat and baseball, if you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Milroe from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. Headed out right. He can run it. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. It's the Seahawks. Looking at 2nd and 3.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk.
Sheds up a rusher. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Shotgun now for Milroe. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fields the hard squib kick. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Kevin Duvernay on the return. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Tag. Trap 60, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. And goes to the hurry up here.
18, Pioneer.
Throwing on 1st down. Daniels. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night. Oh man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders.
All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again.
Commanders nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set, come on.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Oh, brother, it's another interception. So we'll try and make the most of this interception. He takes it all the way back to the 25.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Mustang 19. Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60.
From the gun, Milrow. Buys time, rolling right. Has it at the 7. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get 4 points to end a lopsided first half. George Pickens the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks continue piling on to this lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Their own 26-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Let's go now.
Daniels on 1st down. Hauled in by Myers. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. You set it down, score him at the 38.
At the 38-yard
Ready?
line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
29-yard line.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
2. 18 run. 18 Cardinal. 19 tight. 19 tight.
3rd and long for him here. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
22. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Here's Duvernay on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Another carry for Robinson. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Okay,
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Go.
Now Daniels off the play action. Finds his fullback. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Ready. Let go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. 79 Broncos.
Daniels throwing on third. And downfield, and Myers has it. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
60 Maverick. 60. Here we go.
First and 10 at the 28-yard
70
line.
Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
At the 39-yard
Cub
line.
19. Cub 19. Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Daniels now. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First down.
Go!
First and 10
Viking,
at the
18.
15-yard line.
Ready?
Daniels hit, he lost the football. And that should be Seahawks football. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
So you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Back to the well again. It's a 10. He's still going. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They give it to him again. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And it is incomplete. Winning big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. Nothing comes from it as we hit the break. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. He's got it at the 24. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Again, left side. Here's Robinson. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready?
Staying with Robinson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
70 Ranger. Hey. Buffalo 18, Cowboy 80. Go.
3rd and short, Daniels. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. Takes this in at the 25. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set.
Back-to-back carries here. Fights his way through a tackle. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They go play fake with Jones. Bails out of the pocket quick. Connects on the crosser. get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
6 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Here's the handoff. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line.
Ball carrier.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Another carry for him. He's got it in the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks throwing 6 more on the blowout. Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks tack on 7 more to their lead.
56. Commanders nothing. Michael Dixon to kick
On
off
now is
for
Dixon to
Seattle.
kick this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Ready.
Robinson on the inside give. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Robinson, the ball carrier. He was taken down by
We've hit the
Devon
2-minute warning here in Landover.
2 yards
Commanders
on the pickup.
trying to do
It's
some
2nd
window
and
dressing.
8 at the 42-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Daniels. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Seahawks get it as he makes his 3rd interception of this game.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the conference championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners. As with that, we sign off from D.C.